Now, I was just promising myself that I was going to beat Andy. I haven't even put my gear together, and this man here has royally gone and stuffed me again. And we've only been here literally, he's probably had that out there 3 minutes, would you say?
If that, yeah. Straight out there.
How annoying! What's going on?
Oh, proves we're in the right place.
Yeah.
Nice little pass.
Yeah, well, onwards and upwards. Good morning to you all and welcome to another one of my videos. Weather. Meant to be a gentle breeze. It's not. It's about 15 miles an hour at the moment. But we're in Hayling Island. If you go that away, you're going up towards Chichester, I think. And if you go that away, then you're up towards the harbour of Hayling. So we're fishing on a beach sort of midway down the island. Shingle here, further up it's sand. Andy's already caught fish, sod's law. What am I going to fish with today? So gripper lead, sliding trace, size 2 hook, ragworm. And then this one, I'm going to take a tip out of Rod's Angle UK. I've never ever fished with booms, but he always seems to be quite successful. So I ordered some off eBay. I've got a salted lug at the top, and then I've got some fresh blow lug on the bottom, gripper weight. So I'm going to bosh these out now. Tide's going out for a couple of hours, and then we're going to fish it in till sort of 3, 4, 5-ish or thereabouts. That is the plan. So I'm going to get these out now. So both rods are out, both are fishing reasonably straight out at the moment. One of the chaps at work was taking the mickey out of me. He said I cannot get beaten by Andy today, but that's already happened and seems to be a fact of my life. But my secret tactic is the booms. They are going to work for me, although it's quite hard to see the bites at the moment the way the wind's blowing. I think I need a coffee. It was quite a long drive down here today. It was about sort of hour and a half, well, it'll be 2 hours going back, but just over 70 miles from where I live. Reasonably straightforward on the motorway because it was early in the morning. But I suspect going home it won't be quite as straightforward. But never mind, it's Saturday. There is beer at the end of the day. And I found a new beer, Kronenberg. Very nice. I used to drink Stella and obviously beer. But Kronenberg, with a little splash of lime, is very lovely. It's probably a bit early to be talking about Kronenberg. It's 5 to 8 in the morning. Right, Andy has been getting all these little stabby bites. And I think we know who the suspect is. One of these little chaps. An itty bitty bream. Ha! But where there are little ones, there may be bigger ones. We hope. But now that is 2-0. And I'm now starting to get very depressed. I just want to shout out to a couple of people. Gix Wayne, hope you're recovered from your COVID situation, chap, and work wasn't too much of a shock when you got back. Big up Rhoda, my local post lady who worked all the way through along with a lot of other people. And we should always appreciate that, shouldn't we, while the rest of us were sat at home. And her hubby watches my channel, so she's a really, really nice lady. Like having a gossip with her. Very down-to-earth lady. And then all the lovely comments I get, it's fantastic, I have to say. It cheers me up when I'm feeling a bit down in the old dumps. And more recently, Gavin McNamara, that comment chat lit my evening up. Really nice of you to say that. Well, what sort of week have I had? Well, my kind of week seems to revolve around toilets. Maybe that's just because I'm old. But I tried to find a loo, and everywhere was shut because it was early in the morning. And I thought, well, there's a kind of hotel place as I was going along the road. I'll go in there and pretend I'm staying. So I just breezed in like I was staying and I was just knowing where I was going. Found where the loos were, went downstairs, got in the loo, shut cubicle, did stuff. And then I tried to get out, and it was a really tight sort of bar that went across. And I tried to kind of pull it open, and it wouldn't, and I was tugging at it, and the little handle thing fell off and rolled out under the cubicle. Hey, what the bloody hell do I do? So I'm going, help, help, nothing. No one else comes in, sod's law. I think, well, maybe I can get out under the gap. So I try to get out under the gap by laying and pushing my legs against the toilet to push myself out, but this bit of me would not go through. My head went through, but the rest of me wouldn't. I'm thinking, well, what happens if somebody comes in and sees me there laying? Anyway, I got back in again. I thought, well, I'll go out the top bit. In the meantime, someone had come in, and before I even had a chance to go, please, I'm locked in here, they were in the cubicle locked. So I think, well, I'll stand on the loo, put my other leg on the loo roll holder, grab this, it was about yay high with a bar across the top, and I'll get out through there. So as I'm going up, I'm looking next door, there's a chap sitting, like looking at me, like, what is this man doing? What is he doing? I said, don't worry, I said, it's okay, I'm stuck in here, I'm getting out. Anyway, I managed to get out and drop down to the floor, and I thought, well, do I go and report it to the hotel, or do I just leave? I left. I took the coward's route out, but I better sling this rod back out, I suppose, rather than gassing. Now, Carl, if you're watching, chap, Carl Dawson, really appreciate the comments. What I really like is you have blanks and I've had a few. Last time wasn't the best. This time, don't know really, I haven't caught anything. I've not even had any bites, but that might change. I mean, the conditions are meant to be okay, but don't know. A few of you asked me how mother-in-law is. Well, I have a Friday off, generally. And yesterday, my wife doesn't see any of this because she's at work. But I'm doing and preparing and getting stuff ready as we all do, checking, double checking, packing, repacking, looking at the bait, making sure it's all neat and tidy and put in the fridge and all that old jazz. The anticipation, making new traces, cleaning the old ones. And in amongst all of that, I'm trying to watch television. But she has a television on in her bedroom and another one on in her sitting room, both on the same channel, and you get this time lag where it cavitates, sound runs down the corridor, I can hear it in my sitting room, even with the door shut. And I was listening to this and listening to it, and it was really starting to bug me, so I down the corridor. Door wide open in her sitting room, door wide open in her bedroom, television on in her bedroom. Why do you need two televisions on? Well, the dog was in the bedroom. It likes the sound. It doesn't like the sound. It doesn't understand. It's not interested in watching television. Turn the one off in the bedroom. Can I shut your door? Well, no. Well, why do you need it so wide open? The dog wants it open. It's too hot. It's not hot, Mary. It's cool. Shut the door. No, the dog needs it open. Why does it need it open? Well, it's hot. Well, it's hot because it's the size of a small warhorse, sitting there staring at me with its red eyes. Now, I really like dogs, don't get me wrong, but this has the personality of Gollum, and it's looking at me going, I got you this time, haven't I? Ha ha ha. So I shut the door, back up the corridor, watch TV, turn mine up so I can't hear the sound coming up, go and get a coffee a bit later, door back open again, but it's open like this. Why is the door open, Mary? Open the conservatory door. Well, the dog likes the door open. I just gave up then. Went back in and turned mine right up loud. And then a few moments later, she comes up the corridor and goes, I can hear your television. Well, you can, because your door is open. Shut the door. There's no need to be like that. So 2 things I'm going to write in the epitaph in years to come. There's no need to be like that, and I find that strange. But there we go, she can't help it, I keep telling myself, but it is challenging. People at work think it's wildly funny. But wait until it happens. Wait till you get old and you're looking after parents. And I hope that I don't turn into that. I really do. I'll try my best. But my kids are sussed because they both live abroad. So they go, well, Dad gets old and dribbly. Well, we're over here. We can't look after him. Fair point. I need to catch a fish. It's beautiful how the sun is catching the water and silhouetting Andy. So I don't know what's really going on today. I've had 1 bite. Andy's had loads of bites. Do I change my end traces? Maybe I should. Maybe I'll go for a flowing trace. Let's have a crack with that, I think. Still picking up crap loads of weed. Change the end trace. That is the way forward. Now, this is turning into the Paul comedy show. Andy has caught another fish. That definitely is a, what would you say? Is that a bream or a gilt head?
It's a common, the black.
That's a bream. It's got a bit of a kink in its head though, hasn't it?
So they might be small gills.
Yeah.
I don't think they're black.
We'll have to look them up.
Look them up when we get home.
Yeah, no. Right, time I caught one now. Let's have another, yeah, put it on my hook. Right then, let's get this fishing rod out. I'm after the big ones, that's what it's really about. What variety is it?
It's a cockapoo.
A cockapoo?
But she was like the runt of the litter. And my wife didn't want it. She wanted a brown chocolate one and a boy. And this little girl came running up to her when we went to look at some.
And stole her heart.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see loads of things of people who go, I didn't want a dog.
Yeah.
And then there's pictures of them laying in bed with the dog laying next to them. Hello, you.
If you're on the camera, you better show him what you do to
Just,
get the ball.
Yeah, show how good you are.
Do you want this?
Oh, I do.
Show me.
I want the ball. How long have you had her for then?
She's 4 years old now.
Wow. Well, you kept her in good order, I have to say.
Yeah. Here you go.
Enjoy your day, fellow. See you later. What is happening? What is going on? Well, big up Andy is all I can say. That's a better sized one.
Yeah.
No, that's a decent fish. On ragworm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm using blow lug. Maybe I should change to rag. That's definitely a bream, isn't it?
They're clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the others are black breams. They're just smaller.
Right. Change of tactic then. I think ragworm. Now, am I starting to feel bitter? Yes, I am, if the truth be known. This is the 6th fish. He had a bite on the other one. He's using exactly the same that I'm using, and he's got another one. Hooks are not tiny, they're kind of, yeah, what can I say? Well done.
MTH, must try harder.
Yeah, there is an answer. So, Andy has caught another one. I think the superior fisherman is reigning today. So, 7-0. Another medium-sized black bream.
The top hook this time.
Top hook. Well, there you go. No rhyme, no reason to it. Right, I want one. I've been saying that all day now, haven't I? I have to say, I cannot believe it. I've just had a bite on this fishing rod here, the one nearest me. That is a turn up for the books. That's the second one I've had all day. And again, come on fish, I need a fish. And again. Right, maybe you're on there, let's hope you are. Finally exonerated. Right, I don't know why I'm so happy, but yeah, what can I say? Andy's tactics worked. Look at that little chap. This is a very happy face. I cannot tell you how. You're such a little fish, but you've made me really happy. I was starting to doubt my skill. So you, little fellow, are going to get your freedom. Oh, thank God for that. Hey! Let's see if we've got something on here. Oh, it would be nice to have a fish on here. One is a bit of a fluke. Two might actually prove that I can fish. Please be a fish. Oh, exonerated, a decent size. Hey? Yeah. Thank you, Bream. Prickly buggers, aren't you? I say this every time, don't I? I think I'd kind of learn now, but you're going to get your fame, fellow. So, 8. Right, let's see if we can get 3, Bream. Oh, thank you. Yeah, let's get you back, chap. Oh. Andy is now starting to taunt me. This is number 8. He's saying fish, fish everywhere. It's another little medium bream. A little bream?
Another little bream?
Yeah, cool. On lugworm that time.
Yep. They're not fast.
Well, they're obviously at the top of the tide. They're starting to do their thing. So they need to do their thing on my rods. Now this rod here has been tapping away. So let us see if we have anything on the end of it. Is it seaweed or is it a fish? Hey, it's a Gurnard. That'll do. Bernard the Gurnard. How are you, Bernard? What a pretty fish you are, chap. Right. If I was winning if I was trying for the species competition, I think I would win. But what a pretty little fish that is. Whoa! Come here, you. Oh, and Andy has got himself a bream just to show off. Bring it in here. Look at that. Double header. Bream and a Gurnard. What can we say? You could kind of eat both, couldn't you, really? But we're not going to. They're going back. Well, hey! Oh, spiky bugger. Right, let's get you back.
I've got them on my boom rig.
Andy is now showing off. I was dissing the boom rig, so he's now put one on and he's catching fish on it. What is that about? Anyway, 3, 9, all to play for. Sod's law, isn't it? I'm just about to say cheery bye to all of you. Andy was on 10, he's now on 11. So a miserable 3 to Andy's 11. So big up Andy. Well done, chap. Right, it's that time of the day. Beautifully sunny. Had an ace day, even though I only caught 3. But I should have copied what Andy was doing first thing this morning rather than being a stubborn idiot and trying my own stupid ideas. But you got to try the ideas, haven't you? If you don't try them, you don't know. But still happy with what I caught. So that's what it's all about. Had a lovely day, beautiful place. Bit of a schlep to get home now. But to all of you, as ever, look after yourselves. Take care. Hope the week's not too bad for you all. And I'll catch up on the next one. I'll see you then. Cheers. Bye-bye.